going on, Jerome's? Your Minnesota Vikings take on the low-energy Detroit Lions. Sunday, historic U.S. Bank Stadium. Major game in the race for who's going to be king of the NFC North. I think it's going to be the Vikings, right? Also, so funny. Lions fans get so sensitive. How are we low energy? We're very high energy. It's funny, man. But final injury report as well as designations came out today. So for the Lions, Carlton Davis, the veteran corner, had been dealing with a quad, DNP Wednesday, Thursday, full participant on Friday. Should be good to go on Sunday despite the questionable listing. And, you know, hey, it's perfectly fine. Hey, the Lions sort of thin in the secondary. Carlton Davis, first-round pick, Terry Arnold, solid, but they're going to need everyone because I feel like Jefferson is going to get his, as he always does against the Lions. Addison, I think that Speedy Naylor gets going a little bit this game as well. So they're going to need all hands on deck. May not be enough either way. Kevin Zeitler, the veteran, so he was vacillating back and forth between limited and DNP. Did not practice on Friday with a groin issue. Initially didn't practice on Wednesday with just a veteran rest day, but that's something that's noteworthy. He carries a questionable designation, but him being a veteran certainly could still play. It would be Michael Nisi, who would replace him in the lineup as Christian Mahogany. They decided not to activate from his 21-day window on injured reserve, designated for return. Nisa just had his first NFL action last Sunday against the Cowboys, so could be yum time for Flores and that D-line. Everyone else, Ragnow, the pride, Chanhassen, Skipper, as well as Brian Branch, will all be good to go. For the Vikings, two officially out. Blake Cashman outside. How about that with that toe? I mean, could put his Rams game in jeopardy as well, but, I mean, turf toe's no joke, and getting him back to 100% is very key. Caleb Evans didn't practice all week with a hip. He is going to be out. Likely going to be Dwight Nudie McLaughlin being active on game day, helping replace him on special teams. Could also be a little bit of Trent Sherfield, Theo Jackson as well. 5 listed as questionable, but varying degrees. So you got Patrick Jones second, Harrison Phillips followed the DNP limited and then full on Friday. A progression listed with a shoulder, listed as questionable, but since they were full participant on Friday, Jones and Phillips should be 100%. Aaron Jones, Aaron. So Kevin O'Connell talked about how he's had 2 really good days of practice, and Jones, it was a very good sign that he participated on Friday after Thursday, because Thursday was going to be the key day. And if he didn't feel right or his body didn't respond very well the day after, you could have seen him being shut down and listed as out. But I do think that Jones is going to play on Sunday, and I think he's going to be at or near 100%. But I think that he should be on a pitch count either way, but we'll see what happens. 2 players on reserve list, TJ Hockenson, the tight end, and Dalton Reisner, the right guard. Now, I feel like, just given O'Connell's language as presser today, I don't think that Hockenson is going to be back. I do think that there's a very good chance that Reisner could be activated, but it could be either, neither, or both coming off of their respective reserve lists. So the Vikings would have to make a roster move ahead of action on Sunday to make that happen, likely tomorrow. So, I mean, Hockenson, if he's back, he's back. Reisner, I mean, if he returns to the lineup, maybe he replaces Ed Ingram. Maybe Ingram starts and Reisner's just a backup, and then they see what happens. But either way, very welcome addition for both of them getting back to the squad ASAP. Theo Jackson, Josh Oliver were full participants all week. They're good. And then Gilmore and Gilly and Harrison Smith had a DNP rest day on Friday because they old. But overall, keep an eye on Aaron Jones, as well as keep an eye on transactions tomorrow. See if the Vikings activate Hockenson or Reisner. But that's really it. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts. Final injury report, Vikings-Lions. Huge game on Sunday, man. Fired up. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts. Comment section, you know what to do. Skull production value.